Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday, December 5th of 2024, 9:13 in the p.m. Let's say it together. Praise our God, from whom all blessings flow. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I want to talk about two subjects tonight. The first one, the blame game. Can you believe it? The election was exactly 1 month ago today. 1 month ago today. And the blame game is just as ferocious, just as intense as that day. What I want you to understand is this. Nobody is to blame if there is a game. No one is to blame when there is a game. They are playing us. The only reason to go to the ballot box, in my humble opinion, is what God told me a year ago. Put salvation on the ballot. Because our government, there is a loosely knit world system being put in place. I'm going to say it again. There's no sense in a blame game. When they are playing a game, when they are orchestrating a game. They are giving us the illusion that we really matter. But I've shown you, and I've shared with you historically, since the foundation of our country, July 4th, 1776, we have never mattered. The major reason for establishing this thing called America, although God has been there with us, holding it down, a lot of us have been being blessed. A lot of us have been blessed, but don't get it twisted. These are secret organizations who have world government in mind. And they are a stone's throw away, literally, from achieving their goal. So this circus, this charade of whether it's Joe Biden's fault or you name it, Vice President Harris' fault, Obama's fault, go down the list. It doesn't matter if there's a game. So I want to get that out the way first. Number two, you probably heard about Ron Rowe, the acting director of the Secret Service. Him and Pat Fallon, the representative from Texas, out of all the states, I want you to understand how deep this is. Out of all the states in our union, all the places in our union, Texas, they got into it. I mean, when I say they got into it, get your popcorn ready. I'm going to show you what's going on. The goal is to tear down every agency, every pillar that we once thought that could sustain itself through another, 248 years? It should be crystal clear by now. They're trying to destroy it. And the governmental process, the Secret Service doing a bumbling job on 713, that's what they want to stick in your mind. I personally believe 713 isn't what you think it was. But they want to give you the illusion that it was a bumbled job. But let's get into this thing.
Mark Halpering, who is a friend of the show, been on the show before. See what he has to say here.
Tell me about Barack Obama. Clooney's mad at Barack. I'm sure Michelle's mad. But he's taking a lot of heat here. Same with Pelosi. Who's taking the most heat?
Well, they're all trying to blame Joe Biden. They're, I think, sort of stunningly silent about the shortcomings of Kamala Harris as a president. But Barack Obama has displayed throughout his time, even when he was president, as much concern for the future and strength of the Democratic Party as you have for Ugandan rugby. He's just not really focused on it. And so he's not taking much heat because he's never put himself forward as someone who's going to make this decision. Obviously, When the moment came and Kamala Harris said, I'm going to go for this, they were powerless. They were powerless. But you couldn't, as Bill Clinton said in the clip you showed, he's a stubborn Irishman. He didn't want to step aside. He didn't want to be a lame duck. He didn't want to acknowledge his frailty. And the family, empowered him in that and enabled him in that. But it's...
Shout out to LV Nation. I check them out from time to time, as you guys well know. People, it's all a farce. I said it's all a farce. And you will find out, if you haven't woke up yet, we are coasting toward, well, we're going to hit an iceberg straight into the one world system. And again, they got the blame game going on. But they got to stretch out the madness. Hear me. Every time there's a major issue in America, they can't let it go after 1 or 2 days. You got to keep prolonging on it, right? Blame him, blame her. This went wrong, that went wrong. Take it to the courts. No, take it to the Supreme Court. Oh, somebody need to resign. Then he got a shouting match in Congress. If you notice the last 3 or 4 years, it's been off the chain. That's deliberate. They want us to look at this thing like it's coming apart at the seams. You know how things come, if you ever run business, you know what I'm talking about. Or even in your house. When things just become unraveled and you grab your hair like, what in the world? That's the state they want us in. And the news is not going to give you the correct analysis. Trust me. They're not built to do that because allegedly they work for the powers. They got to spew out exactly what they tell them to do. You've seen that script before. They have, 20 televisions up there, and they all saying the same thing at the 10 o'clock news, or the 6 o'clock news, or the 5 o'clock news. They have an order. They got the same basic email. Think about what I'm saying. It's a script. They're following allegiance to condition us. And now, at the final hour, everything's just falling apart. And they just pointing fingers. Joe did exactly what he was supposed to do. Destroy America. That's his goal. Playing like he falling off the bike. Playing like he falling off the stage. 3 days ago, he's overseas, falling asleep again at a meeting. It's an act. It's all an act. Everybody's playing this crazy role to get in our head. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to break it down for you. Now, get your popcorn. The madness is about to stop. It's about to start right now. Check it out. Now, what they're talking about is the Secret Service director was here. There's Joe Biden, and there's Trump, and there's Vance, there's Schumer. The politician from Dallas has criticized him like, what are you doing there? You're trying to audition for the position of Secret Service. Did you have a radio? Did you have a gun? Something like that, he said. How come the other people weren't around? This is what he's saying. He's critiquing at the same time criticizing the guy. Then it just went off the chain. Listen to this foolishness. This is our tax dollars at work, by the way. Watch this.
So I got another question for you. Do you recognize this photo?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Is that the remembrance of September 11th?
It was.
Was it in New York?
It was at Ground Zero.
Okay. Who's usually at an event like this closest to the President of the United States, security-wise?
The SAC of the detail.
Special agent in charge of the detail. Were you the special agent in charge of the detail that day?
Actually, let me address this. Could you please, staff, leave that? Oh, no, leave that one up with the circle around me. Thank you. So actually, Congressman, what you're not seeing is the SAC of the detail out of the picture's view. And that is the day where we remember the more than 3,000 people that have died on 9/11. I actually responded to Ground Zero. I was there going through the ashes of the World Trade Center. I was there at Fresh Kills.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you if you were were you the special agent in charge?
To show respect
You were not.
for a Secret
That's
Service
a bunch of
member
horse hockey.
that died on 9/11.
Oh, that you're trying to be.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
Oh, I'm not. I'm invoking this.
You are, sir.
Gentlemen,
And you are out of line.
I would like to ask him a question, please.
You are
Order.
out of line, Congressman.
Don't
Way
try
out
to
of
bully
line.
me. I am an elected member of Congress, and I'm asking you a serious question, and you are
I
playing
am a public
politics.
servant who has served this nation, and
You
spent
won't answer the
time
question.
on our day, on our country's darkest
Mr.
day.
Chairman,
Committee
you will
will
not
come
answer-
to
Do not
order.
politicize it.
Committee will come to order.
I'm asking you serious questions for the American people, and they're very.
Now, Congressman,
were
I
you
was
the special
there
agent in charge?
to show respect
You were not.
for a Secret
Oh, that's
Service
a bunch of
member
horse hockey.
that died on 9/11.
Oh, that you're trying to be.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
Oh, I'm not. I'm invoking this.
You are, sir.
Gentlemen,
And you are out of
Gentlemen,
line.
I would like to ask him a question, please.
You are out of line,
Order.
Congressman.
Don't
Way
try
out
to
of
bully
line.
me. I am an elected member of Congress, and I'm asking you a serious question, and you are
I
playing
am a public
politics.
servant who has served this nation, and
You
spent
won't answer the
time
question.
on our day, on our country's darkest
Mr.
day.
Chairman,
Committee
you will
will
not
come
answer
Do
to
not
order.
politicize it.
Committee will come to order.
I'm asking you serious questions for the American people, and they're very simple. They're not trick questions. Were you the special agent in charge that
No, I
day?
wasn't. I was there
Oh, no,
representing
Mr.
the
Chairman,
United
I'm
States
just
Secret
asking you yes or
Service,
no.
sir.
Mr. Fallon, your
It
time's
did not
expired.
affect protective
Fallon,
You know
operations.
why you were
Time's
there?
expired.
Because you wanted to be visible, because you were auditioning for this
I was
job.
there to
that
pay
you're not gonna
respect for a
get
fallen
till
member of
January
this
20th.
agency.
You endangered
You are
President
out of line,
Biden's life,
Congressman.
Vice President
You are out of
Harris's
line.
life, because you put those agents out of position.
Can you believe that? That he told him he got in position because he was auditioning for the position of Secret Service. He's already acting. He's already acting director. And then he goes further and said he's putting the president and the vice president in danger. Then at the end, he told him, you got a position that you'll never get. You never get that position. Listen to the rest of this foolishness. Listen to this.
They're not trick questions. Were you the special agent in charge that
No,
day?
I wasn't. I was there
Oh, no,
representing
Mr.
the
Chairman,
United
I'm
States
just
Secret
asking you yes or
Service,
no.
sir.
Mr. Fallon, your
It
time's
did not
expired.
affect protective
You know
operations.
why you were
Time's
there?
expired.
Because you wanted to be visible, because you were auditioning for this
I was
job.
there to
that
pay
you're not gonna
respect for a
get
fallen
till
member of
January
this
20th.
agency.
You endangered
You are
President
out of
Biden's
line,
life,
Congressman.
Vice
You
President
are out of
Harris's
line.
life, because you put those agents out of position.
Mr.
Did you have a
Chairman.
radio with
Mr.
you?
Fallon,
Did
your
you wear a
time
vest?
has
Did you have a
expired.
weapon?
Mr.
No.
I did, sir, and you are out of line.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
please.
All right. And we are back
You're
in
a
order
bully.
now. We are back in order now.
Thank you.
Mr. Moskowitz, you are now recognized for 5 minutes. Oh,
Can you believe what you just witnessed? Believe it, people. Believe what you're looking at here. I don't care what nobody say. This is orchestrated. Notice the lilac in the purple family. The black and white. That means you're playing both sides. The tie. The black and white. You stay in the middle like the checkerboard. You play Republican against Democrat, Democrat against Republican. Is this one of those moments? And is this Phoenician? What are the Phoenicians? That old group I've been teaching y'all about for years. That group that terrorized people back in the day. And they worked for Satan and Baal and Moloch, sacrificing babies, killing them for blood, so they can get more advancement in the region. They were seamen. They went out to the sea. They hunted for fish, but they also looked for a clam. Inside that clam was a purple dye. Oh yeah. Only the royalty wore that. Nothing wrong with purple, nothing wrong with the Tiffany blue. Those are their colors. But they utilize these colors to speak. And this, my friend, is a lilac. A few more shades is purple. I'm just bringing it up. But wait till you see the numbers. They're tearing this country to shreds. You know, as I think about it, let me show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay. This is what they're doing. In iPad Goat 2, iPad Goat 2, or is it iPad Goat 1? Let me find out here. I think it's in here. I want to show you exactly what this looked like, because this is very important in this movie. In this movie, they show a section. Well, it's not in this one, so give me a second. We're going to get it. iPad Go 2. Is it here? Yeah, it's probably here. Okay, we'll get there. Okay, we'll get there. In this movie, you'll see Barack Obama. He begins to sweat. And there's a V, the 22nd letter of the alphabet. A V sweats out of his head because he knows something dreadful is coming. How do I know? Because seconds later, let me show you what happens. Seconds later, that flag, that precious symbol of the 50 states, it begins to shred. That's why I've been bringing you videos the last few days about that gentleman who died yesterday in New York. He was 50 years old. And about that man who died a few months ago, where the vultures was eating him up. It was 50 vultures around him. That's symbolic for America, people. Look, see the American flag shredded? When you see the disrespect, and look at this, it's midnight on the clock. When you see the disrespect, and I'm not playing the name game, but when you see the disrespect one toward another, when you see the accusations made by this guy and the ultimate disrespect, then you know that there is a hidden hand. There is a slow boil where they are tearing this country to shreds. That's what I believe. Now, let me show you the numbers, and it's going to blow your mind. Look at this here. The hearing was about July 13th. You know what happened that day? What happened July 13th? Butler, Pennsylvania. Donald J. Trump had the ear issue. Remember that? Okay. The next anniversary of 7/13 is 2025. Subtract that from today's charade, where they was hollering and screaming at each other. The difference is 7 months and 8 days. What is 78? Trump, my friend, is 78 years old. Wow. You ain't seen nothing yet. This guy here, the FBI, the Secret Service Director, Ron Rowe, R-O-W-E. Well, Ron Rowe, his birth date is 11/11/1971. Okay? Take 11/11 of 2023, subtracted from Trump's birthday, 6/14 of 2024, just had a birthday. The difference is 216 days. Now, what is 216? Many of you all know the answer. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. Well, who was born August 4th? The one they believe is it's orchestrating all this thing behind here. The supposedly Antichrist. Isn't that something? But look at this. Here's the guy with all the accusations, telling the Secret Service guy, you was trying to do a photo op so you can get the job. Isn't that something? Pat Phelan said that. His birthday is December 19th, 1967, 12/19. Take 12/19 of 2023, subtracted from 11/11. What is 11/11? That's his birthday. Secret Service's birthday, 11/11. Watch this. 11/11/2024, Secret Service. 12/19, The politician from Dallas, Texas, talking all that smack, the difference in that is what? 47 weeks. Come on, man. Pearson. Yeah. It's a charade. These are mathematical improbabilities. I put both of their birthdays together, and they're 47 weeks away from each other. Come on, man. And Trump's the 47th president? Stop playing. Then look at this. 12/19. Who is that? 12/19. Well, that's that politician's birthday. Pat Phelan, the one who's talking all that smack. Take 12/19/2024. He got a birthday coming up. Happy birthday, young man. Subtract it from January 20th for 2025, inauguration day for Donald Trump. The difference is 4 weeks and 4 days. Who was the 44th president? Barack Obama. Then look at this here. United States Secret Service, July 5th, 1865. That's when it began. All right? Just want to give you a notation. But check this out. We're going to go with Texas. You know why? I'm going to show you something. This gentleman here, Pat Phelan, talking all that smack, he is on the Republican Party. And he is a U.S. representative from Texas. Watch. Texas became part of the United States December 29th, 1845. December 29th. All right? December 29th. Take December 29th, 2023, subtract it from 7/13, the day that Trump, they went after him. What's the difference? Ain't that Trump's birthday, 6/14? Now do you all see why I told you keep your emotions out of this foolishness? The man is from Texas. He represents Texas. Texas anniversary is 12/29 versus the day that Trump got hit. Come on, man. The difference is Trump's birthday, 6/14. How do I know that? Because I know Trump's birthday. Did I show it earlier? Maybe I didn't. Let's show it now. Watch this. When is Donald Trump's birthday? Hot dog. June 14th. June 14th. Clown show, ain't it? But not only that, remember, the JFK assassination, where was that? What did that take place at? November 22nd, 1963. Right? And where did it happen? Dallas, Texas. Like I said at the beginning, out of all the politicians in our 50 states, we just so happen to have this guy go off on a Secret Service guy, and he just happened to be from Texas, not from Wyoming, not from Illinois, not from Detroit, Michigan. Name your city. Out of all the 50 states, we got a guy from Dallas, Texas, talking about Secret Service messing up. This is the hearing. That's what the hearing is about. Secret Service messing up on July 13th while Trump got hit. And this dude just had to be, I apologize, this young man just happened to be from Texas. And JFK was taken out in Texas. Why am I bringing that up? Because this is Trump's most admired president. That's why. And you think it's a coincidence, this guy from Texas talking all that smack about Secret Service? They're trying to get you to understand. They're setting us up emotionally. So when it does go down, and it will go down, the blame game is going to be euphoric. You think we at each other's throats now in every major department around the United States? Wait till they unalive DJT. And then we're going to have no confidence in this system and go right into the NWO, just like they planned it. Because look at this here. That's JFK's birthday, May 29th, 1917. Take May 29th, 2024, his anniversary of his birthday. Subtract it from 7/13/2024, the day that Trump got hit in Butler, Pennsylvania. The difference is 45 days. And Trump used to be the 45th president. I am done. When they unalive this man, it's going to be a puppet. Don't you fall for it. Don't fall for all this aggravation and hollering and screaming. Don't fall for it.
I actually responded to Ground Zero. I was there going through the ashes of the World Trade Center. I was there at Fresh Kills.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you if you were the special agent in charge.
To show respect
You were not.
for our Secret Service.
Make it cease. God says, seek me and I'll keep you in perfect peace. This system is done. They're going to kill off everything. And allegedly already told us in a movie, they're going to shred this flag. My name is Friendship Pearson. Like the work, thumbs up. Please do a thumbs up. Push the videos. God bless you and good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the world.